Yippee, I am also here now. I know, it's great. I have a new mic, by the way, guys, so, um, try not to be too hard on me today with audio and stuff. I'm still learning how to use this thing. It'll take a bit of time for me to, like, fully get used to it, though. Like, a lot to get used to. Alright, but Murmur gonna be the one to become the quarterback for, the Seahawks, and it's gonna give it to Jamerl. Man, I haven't heard of that name in a long time, ever since he was with the 49ers last season. Unfortunately, could only make it as far as the Elite Eight, but still had quite a performance, though, not all things considered. But either way, though, Murmur, just going to overthrow it on the left side. Sorry, I was drinking something. But Tinu going to be intercepting the ball, completely somehow reading the walk from the Seattle offense. I don't know if that was entirely intentional or if he was just trying to cover him for the sake of covering him. But either way, Atlanta has the ball, and it's going to be Panjaro uh, going to be the quarterback for Atlanta at the moment. I'm surprised Tinu isn't the one quarterbacking, but I guess he wants to be wide receiver for now. All right, and Panjaro. Let's see what Panjaro can do here. A lot of receivers pretty heavily covered. It's going to take a really good throw like this one. And oh, Evil Joker did catch the ball, but what? That's in bounds? How is that in bounds? I mean, okay. I'm probably going to clip that though, just in case, but I am very surprised that was a catch when that really should not have been one. But either way, though, Panjaro. But Panjaro, here we go, looking for the right side. Oh, was nearly getting sacked there. Panjaro able to find a way, and oh, Panjaro tried to greed and find the split, but he's going to end up taking the sack. And that's a huge stop for Seattle, just denying a touchdown and the field goal. And just like that, Seattle is back where they started, pretty much. Sorry, I had to change my I had to move my chair a little bit just to watch, but Murmur looking for the right side, gonna be caught by Rekid or Rekid. It wants to start at season 2. What do you mean you want to start at season 2? What is this? Right? No way. But either way, though, go looking for a deep shot down the field. Not gonna get it. Sorry, I was like really distracted. Apparently CFL wants to call it season 2 instead of season 5, which I don't really get why, because we've always called it season 4. But either way, gonna be intercepted by Panjaro. Was looking for the deep route on the streak, and unfortunately, going to get picked off. I mean, I don't really know. I don't really know if that was a really good throw. I mean, I don't know how you could throw that. What would make it a catch without a toss up? Like, I feel like that was a very bad decision from a Murmur there. But either way, Falcons are going to be wanting to get the ball. Panjaro, oh, and okay, Panjaro just immediately gives it right back. Pepper being the one to intercept it on that pass. And so far, things are looking pretty bright for both teams defensively. Not so much offensively, I guess. As both teams are just struggling to score, but Seattle has had a slightly easier time, so maybe they could have the edge here. Being the first to score, Ventatega going to get the check down on the left side, and makes a pretty good takes a couple moves to get near the first down. For that one, it was just an overthrown pass on the streak on around the seam, and now here we go. Murmur getting pressured, and it's gonna be a touchdown to Pepper. I think Falcons were trying to triple rush Murmur to force him into throwing a bad throw, but it ended up not being the case. Yeah, it was straight up kind of a triple rush. And Pepper going to get the better of that play. Falcons were very close to denying a touchdown there, but at the end of the day, a touchdown is a touchdown no matter how it's scored. Well, provided provided it actually is confirmed one, which it is. So that's fun. But Panjaro, I mean, here we go on the right side, looking for the check down to Tinu. Uh, gonna do a spin-a-rooney as he gets tackled for whatever reason, which I enjoy a lot. Oh no, I forgot who the quarterback was, but he's gonna get sacked and fumbles, and just like that, Seattle going to score another touchdown off of a sack, off of a fumble. I mean, a very good play there from the Seattle defense, and Miles able to scoop it up and score. And so far, this is going to be pretty rough for the Falcons from what we can judge so early in this game. I mean, right now the Falcons are going to have to find some tempo on offense, but they just haven't found that spark just quite yet. I mean, I get it's week 1, so but looks like Quan going to be the one to return it there, but I mean, the Falcons just need to find that spark. Because right now, having an early deficit is not the best look you want to have. I mean, I know it's not game over, but again, you got to be careful here. And here we go. And this could, oh man, it was really close to being a completed pass there. It was just a tad bit overthrown. But they're trying to find some signs of life with Atlanta. I mean, I can respect them for it, but all right. And it looks like it's going to be 007. Oh, he's going to make a juke. And Hurdles, I was there like an M&M on the ground? I don't really know the reason for the hurdle. I guess he was expecting someone to dive him, but it just looked like he just jumped in air for no reason. But either way, though, let's see if they can get a touchdown. Yes, they will. Quan going to get the touchdown off of the streak, and just like that, Atlanta is now finally on the board. I mean, what a play there by Quan. No doubt about that. But Panjaro also looking pretty excellent right now. Panjaro has gotten a little bit better at quarterbacking now. It seems that they're shaking off the cobwebs. I don't really know if it's rust or if it's something else, but it seems that he's slowly starting to adjust to this game. But let's see if the Seahawks can do the same. Murmur also having a pretty okay performance, all things considered, week 1. But Best Will going to get it on the walk. And keep in mind, guys, since every team is, slowly going to build chemistry over time, you can't really take 1 week. Oh my goodness, J Merle's going nuts. But yeah, you can't really take week 1 as the be all end all, because teams can kind of improve and change in, weeks time. One day they can get blown out and the other time they're actually an elite team, and vice versa. So Can't really trust everything. Oh, jam roll nearly having a free touchdown, but gonna get popped. I mean, that was very favorable for that Atlanta defense. You could say it's a lucky break or a very good defensive play. But unfortunately, that was not so much. Best Will going to get it on the left fold. Thankfully, saving a touchdown thanks to other defenders in the area. But looks like they're going to be trying to triple rush here. Or I don't think it's a triple rush, but triple rush or not, it's not going to matter. Pepper going to get his second touchdown of the game. And so far, this has been very, very favorable for Pepper at the moment. But yeah, if you don't know, I'm using a new mic. So try to be easy on the try to be easy on the audio, guys. I'm still kind of trying to figure it out. So please don't try to murder me about the audio in comments or unalive me. Sorry, apparently YouTube monetization things, but actually I'm not even monetized. I do this for free. What the heck? So maybe I do or don't care. I don't know. YouTube weirdness aside, Panjaro going to continue being the quarterback for Atlanta. I mean, that is how they got a touchdown the first time. And going to throw an incomplete pass on the right streak for the second down. And remember, it is a 3rd and 1. Actually, it looks more like a 3rd and 2, but you get the picture. And Panjaro going to get pressured, but is going to find the full to 007. Going to avoid 2 defenders, 3. Unfortunately, there is a 4th there that will tackle him in time. Looks like this will be the final play in the 4th quarter, or first quarter, sorry. But Panjaro, somehow finding a split up the middle, but unfortunately going to get sacked anyways. Unfortunately, again, was just trying to greed for more time, but ended up paying for it very, very dearly once again. Panjaro just doing the very definition of insanity of doing the exact same thing, expecting results, and he's going to take another sack. Panjaro just, I mean, the Seattle defensive ends are just giving Panjaro hell. Uh, well, at least on the offensive side, just not able to find the time he wants. Whether that is Panjaro's fault or not. Right now, the offensive struggle from Atlanta continues against the Seattle defense. But we'll see. Rekid going to get a pretty good return off of that, only around the 39-yard line. Definitely better than what Seattle expected. But nonetheless, let's see what Seattle can do here. Bubblegum gonna get the check down. Somehow gonna get a 14-yard gain. I thought he got the first, but guess that's just me and Miles going to take the handoff for the second down, completely catching the Falcons off guard and easily gets first down. But let's see what Murmur can do here. And he's going to try to fire the streak, but that might be a toss-up. And thankfully, Best Will able to somehow find a way to get the touchdown. That most likely was a toss-up. I don't really see that as a fit, because I feel like that was definitely interceptable, but Best Will able to get the better of it nonetheless. And like I said before, a touchdown is a touchdown, regardless of how it is scored. Unfortunately, they do miss the extra point, so that is going to blow away an opportunity to make this a 6-29 game. So it will just be a 6-28 for now. But let's see, Tinu going to get the return for 5 yards. I mean, right now things are not looking good for the Falcons at the moment, but Again, maybe Panjaro can find something in him to turn this around, but right now, I don't know if it's gonna get any easier for him. Let's see. Looking for a deep shot down the field on the right side, not gonna get it. Unfortunate there, but Panjaro has been looking pretty okay so far, all things considered. And looks like he's gonna try to take a deep route on the right side, but Evil Joker not gonna be able to complete the pass since he did get bodied out of bounds. Very good defensive play from the Seattle defense, I will admit to that. But let's see if they can get it. Yes, they will. 007 around the midfold for a first down. Here we go. Panjaro, offensive line of Atlanta, able to give him a bit of time and looking for another fold down the middle, but or on the left side. But Nova going to attack it harder and ended up getting the interception. So far, things are looking pretty crazy for the Seattle defense. I mean, so far, this is looking to be a mercy rule before halftime if Seattle keeps up this performance. But again, that remains to be seen. I mean, we're definitely seeing some early season offensive struggles from Atlanta. Again, in a very offensive dominant meta. I mean, it's just really hard to win games like that since defense is, I wouldn't say impossible, but or unplayable, but it's definitely on the far harder side. Play optimally, but I mean, you just gotta have as good of an offense as you can get. But thankfully, they are able to force Seattle to a 3 and out, so they're not able to quite score for one reason or another. So maybe Atlanta can hopefully try to find something here. I mean, again, Atlanta is just struggling a lot right now to do anything. Panjaro nearly going to get sacked again. Thankfully, able to find Amber on the fold, but not going to get the first down. I thought Amber had it, but no, not quite. But let's see, Panjaro going to be rolling right here. Panjaro doesn't seem to want to take the lane, but Evil Joker going to get the first down there, and his helmet came off too. Apparently, that is what the new update provided, along with a side throw animation, but that's beside the point. And Best Will making an absolute play on defense. What on earth was that play? I mean, I guess you could kind of blame the receiver on that one, but Best Will just making the most out of what he can. Right now, this Falcons offense is still going to continue to struggle, and it's very weird because I mean they're making because I think the plays are there. I like they have the talent, but it's just kind of like it feels like they're just not playing to their fullest. They're just not executing. Because I think some of these passes aren't bad. It's just kind of ends up coming up short. But Best Will going to get a touchdown off of the streak. And just like that, this is going to be a very rough day or rough night for Atlanta unless they can find a way to come back from this game. But again, I don't think it's going to be looking very likely. I mean, Static just having a, I mean, so far though, I mean, Tinu has not Tinu. I feel like Static definitely needs to be able to execute better on offense. I think even he notices this. But let's see what they can do here. Yeah, this I just feel like the offensive execution is just not there. I mean, yeah, you can blame the quarterback for some of these things, but I don't think it's entirely Panjaro's fault for all of it. I mean, I think there was just a lot more problems on this offense, but here we go. Maybe we can find something. No, not going to quite get it. It's just another overthrown pass, and now it's a 3rd and 15. You have to find a way to get closer to that first down at the very least. But I mean, will they be able to do it? Who knows? Gonna find 007 and is going to get the first down. Thankfully, would have been very unfortunate for a pop there to happen. But let's see, Panjaro going to be looking around, backed up quite a bit. Oh, might have a man wide open. Uh, no, unfortunately, going to be just a tad bit short, and an interception by Nova. And Seattle is just winning all these toss ups right now. Wait, is it? I mean, again, just Seattle just getting the better of this Atlanta offense, and they're just struggling right now. I mean, the defense is one thing, and oh my goodness, Jamerl, I think, might be gone. No one is there to catch him from the looks of it, and it's going to be a touchdown for Seattle. Jamerl with a very large amount of yards. That's a 95-yard touchdown if I've ever seen it. Jamerl going to end up making this 6-40. What a play. I mean, so far this has been a very, very good game for Seattle. And now here we go. We have Atlanta's last chance. Uh, last chance. Is my boy Cena playing this season? I don't know. I haven't seen. I don't know if he's an FO or not. Maybe. Yeah, I have no idea. But Evil Joker trying to find an out and is gonna find 007 despite being double covered. Just easily able to get open, and here we go. Evil Joker gonna be the quarterback for right now for Atlanta, seeing what he can do. And it looks like he's gonna try to find a deep pass down the field. Gonna be overthrown, unfortunately. Again, I don't think that was a very pretty pass to go for, considering that again, he was in double coverage. Either way, though, let's see what he can do here. Evil Joker going to find 007 for the 22-yard gain. Again, 007 is just looking really good for this Atlanta offense. At the very least, they could definitely use him very well. And it looks like even Seattle knows it because they're double covering him specifically. And I don't think Evil Joker cares. He's going to try to get one onto him anyways. Uh, Obviously, that was incomplete. But maybe Evil Joker can find a way to make this work. Looking for him again. Oh my goodness. 007 able to get the touchdown despite being double covered on that play. I don't know if that was just a really good throw or 007 is just a baller. I don't really know. You be the judge. I mean, that's just how it rolls sometimes. So Atlanta going to momentarily avoid the mercy rule at the moment. But again, I wouldn't really fully rely on it yet. But here we go, Miles. Going to be looking around. Going to try to find a kick return here, and oh my goodness, is he going to go for it? He's going to get the touchdown, isn't he? Oh my goodness, that is a touchdown off of a kick return. I don't know if that's ever happened before in CFL. I mean, there might have been a time, but that's the first time I've seen it. Just like that, Miles somehow, some way. Uh, I don't know if that's the first one in CFL, but that's pretty insane, though. and the kick will be good. So unfortunately, the Falcons could not deny a mercy at the moment, but maybe they can if they could score another one. Evil Joker has looked pretty impressive at quarterback, so I am curious to see if they will have him be quarterback going forward, depending on how the rest of his performance goes. Let's see, Tinu going to get the pass here, and looks like it will be uh it will be it might be a toss up at some point from the looks of it. Tinu going to get the check down again. Tinu going to dive out of bounds. So it looks like this will be a toss up for Atlanta here. I think it might favor them because I believe Seattle got the ball. Wait, actually no, Seattle got the ball first, so Atlanta will get the ball again regardless, and it will be intercepted. Never mind, it's going to be popped. Nova nearly having the interception, but again, so that ended up being a really good stop for Seattle there to prevent any double dipping from happening. But it will still be at the Falcons' ball starting in the second half since Seattle had it in the first, because that is exactly how it works. I don't know why I said it sarcastically, like that's just the truth. But either way, though, Tinu going to get a return off, just going to dive out of bounds, not risking any fumble, which is probably the right call. Maybe he could have gotten a couple more yards in before he dived, but either way, though, Evil Joker going to be looking around if he can. Gonna get pressured pretty heavily here. Gonna look for the fold. Going to find Amber around the middle. Again, this has been quite a performance from Evil Joker, all things considered. But at what point does Evil Joker make a crucial mistake and throw an interception? I thought it was going to be now, but 007 is a absolute beast. So, no, it does not happen. I am clipping that. What the world is happening? I swear, I feel like at this point, Evil Joker is just like, hey, like screw it. 007's just down there somewhere. Just give it to him. They could have like at this point, they could have 5 people on 007 and Evil Joker would still probably pass to him anyways. Like that's how insane Evil Joker is. But either way, though, things are looking pretty up for Atlanta. Though I mean, better late than never. But I don't know if it'll be enough to win this game. But maybe you might find something. But I think oh, sorry. But I do think they have a future going forward with Evil Joker being the quarterback. Think I think they'd be smart to have him be quarterback going forward, but either way, let's see what they can find here. Going to be incomplete on the left side. Streak. Let's see. Murmur on a 3rd and 15. Going to give it to Best Will, but will he get enough for the first? No, he will not. And it will end up being 4th and inches. And it looks like Murmur does not care and will go for it. But what will he do? Going to give it to Bubblegum and will get the first down on the LS. I thought it was going to be a handoff to Miles for a moment, but ended up fooling the Falcons defense just enough and going to be caught by Best Will for the touchdown. A very good throw by Murmur nonetheless. Seattle just not letting the Falcons get any chance at a comeback here with this kind of offensive performance so far this game. I mean, it's just really hard to deny how good this team is. Seattle looking to make a very strong first impression for in week 1. I don't know how good this team will be later down the line, but Right now, they are certainly showing up against this Falcons team, and I think what makes it pretty interesting is that there's a lot of, like, new players as well in this too. Like, yeah, Tinu and 007 and Best Will, but you also know, like, some pretty new faces. Like, I have not seen Evil Joker before. Like, unless he's an alt account of someone I know. Like, I have not seen that kid's face at all before. I don't know if I'd say kid, but you get what I mean. Like, yeah, I've seen Tinu as well, if I haven't mentioned him, but you get a good balance of old and new faces because of just how many new teams are here this season. But either way, though, let's see what Evil Joker can do. Going to be on the left side, and it's going to be to Quan. And I haven't heard of Quan. I haven't heard from Quan in a while. I think that's probably IG Quan Swan back in older seasons of CFL. If you're here long enough, but either way, though, Evil Joker going to be back to quite a bit. Was looking for the receiver on the right side. I forgot what is that Static? I don't know who that is exactly, but I can't tell who's who at this point because everyone changes their name so many times. So that's why I say, like, maybe it's an alt account of someone who's already here. But either way, though, Evil Joker going to back up quite a bit here. I don't know how I feel about that. But let's see what they can do here. Going to be caught by Hiketo or Kaisedo, but unfortunately does not get the first down. So it will be a 4th and 3. This could be very huge if they're able to get it, and yes, they will. Kaisedo going to get the touchdown. And right now, I'm starting to like what the Falcons' offense is cooking here. No pun intended on what Kaisedo's celebration was. Okay, maybe it was very well intended, but either way, though, Atlanta is somehow finding a way to not make this a mercy right now, for better or worse. But yeah, I think going forward, I think Evil Joker is definitely making a strong case for the starting quarterback position for Atlanta. So again, that's why you can't really take one game for granted on a lot of these kind of games. Because I think if Evil Joker was the quarterback for the majority of the first half, I think it could have been a lot closer. But I mean, I don't know if they would win, but like I said before, I think it'd definitely be a lot closer. But either way, though, forgot what I was talking about. But a very huge game there. Oh, that play by Pepper, and Pepper just gonna get a touchdown again. I mean, Seattle is just still going crazy on the touchdown side. That's not changing. But I guess you know what they say: the more things change, the more they stay the same. And just gonna miss the extra point. It looks like again. But what will Seattle do here? I mean, Seattle's gonna have to find a way to prevent uh, a touchdown here. And Cassetto just gonna try to dive for the 20-yard line, just trying to reduce. Just trying to get as many yards as possible here, just to give Evil Joker an easier time on offense. And here we go. Evil Joker going to give it to Caicedo, going to get popped though immediately. And right now, just Atlanta is just all of a sudden giving them difficult time. It seems that the changing game plan is definitely throwing off Seattle's defense just a little bit. Let's see. Here we go. 3rd and 15. They are gonna have to need a pass completion here. Otherwise, it might end up being a 3 and out, and that will force them to punt. But we'll see what happens. Oh, I actually hit my mic. My bad. But let's see what they can do here. Going to be Caicedo, going to get the first down and more. Thankfully, able to avoid the first defender, but can't seem to juke out the second one in time. Here we go, Evil Joker. Going to be trying to find the streak on the left side, going to get it by Amber. And so far, Atlanta's offense is starting to rally here. I don't know if it'll be too little too late, but right now things are looking very excellent. Caicedo once again on the streak on the right side, and that's going to be another touchdown for Atlanta. And I mean, right now things are looking very, very nice for Caicedo. And Evil Joker too. Evil Joker is definitely having Evil Joker is having a very solid game at the moment. Oh, sorry. I had to do something real quick, but either way though, let's see what Evil Joker can do here. I mean, with the final 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter, as I say this now. Let's see. Here we go. And oh, I guess they must have got a turnover at some point from Seattle. Huh. But either way, though, Evil Joker, uh, just gonna get it on the left fold. Amber, there we go, gonna catch it on the fold. Here we go, Evil Joker, going to be looking around. Gonna find Quan, and he's got plenty of room. Can he get the touchdown though? Yes, he will, and it will. Are the Falcons gonna come back? I'm a little worried now. Uh, that would be a crazy headline if the Falcons find a way to come back. Because I think it's definitely possible. It's not impossible. Unfortunately, it is not the 2-point conversion, so that will not count regardless. And here we go. Best Will going to take it down the field if he can. Not really going to get much better than the 25-yard line, but I guess we'll get something. But let's see what Murmur can do here. It doesn't seem like they're slowing down. Looks like Seattle doing their best, trying to prevent the comeback here. I mean, what a really good throw there by Murmur, though. Sorry. Either way, though, Murmur looking on the left side. Oh, I thought it was going to be a catch on the right fold, but that was not in the cards from the looks of it. Here we go, Murmur. Looking for a touchdown on the streak, and yes, they're going to find Jamerl being the one there, and he's just going to aura farm in the end zone for fun, I guess. And now, here we go. The 2-point conversions are a factor here. So we are going to find out what will be the course of this game. And Murmur not going to get the 2-point conversion, probably for the best, so I don't have to worry about saying the funny number that everyone loves or hates. And yes, you know exactly what number I'm referring to. But either way, though, Evil Joker. Let's see what he can do here. Caicedo. And so far, though, this has been very solid from this Falcons offense, though. I definitely am impressed with how good they've played so far this half. But unfortunately, their luck, I don't know if I'd say it's luck, but it definitely has run out. Jamerl going to get the interception. Again, just the receiver just couldn't quite attack it properly, and Jamerl just going to be there to capitalize on such a massive mistake from the Atlanta receiver. And again, you cannot have mistakes like that happen because you kind of know what happens after. And Jamerl going to get a 38-yard gain on that play. Sorry about that background noise things, but either way, they're going to be caught by Best Will, and that's going to be a touchdown. And just like that, this is going to be on the verge of a mercy rule from what I am looking at, unless Atlanta can still keep scoring. But, I mean, will it be? And again, I think it's probably too little too late. But maybe, just maybe, something can happen here. But I guess we're going to find out. I feel like Seattle was definitely sweating a little bit for a comeback, but it looks like it might not end up happening. Let's see. Hey, 007's back. I haven't seen him in a good bit. Why have I not seen him at all? Like, after that crazy touchdown he had, like, nothing really happened with him. But either way, though, gonna be Caicedo on the check down. Not gonna get anything out of it, though. Only about 6 yards. And here we go. Evil Joker. Gonna throw it to absolutely no one. I think that might be an intentional grounding from Evil Joker. Or not. I don't really know if there's even a ref in this game. But I guess it doesn't matter that much. But, oh, will they get the first down, though? No, it will be a 4th and inches. Evil Joker gonna have to try to find a way to get the first down here, and they will. Evil Joker going to find a way to get the 4 yards on that run. Here we go, Evil Joker. Trying to find someone wide open. Will they find anyone, though? Looking for the right fold to Caicedo. Gonna avoid 2 defenders somehow, some way. And Caicedo gonna get his helmet popped off, but again, this is a very excellent game from Evil Joker, all things considered, but unfortunately, oh, I thought it was going to be intercepted there, but Quan able to win the toss up on that one. Here we go, Evil Joker getting pressured by 3 people at that moment, but Evil Joker able to narrowly find a way out of it, and was going to get swatted down by a Seattle defender. That could have definitely been a touchdown in the right area, but and that also could have been a touchdown in that area if it weren't for Seattle's quick thinking. And somehow, some way, Caicedo going to get the touchdown anyways. I thought Caicedo was going to get tackled for loss, but whether that was latency or just pure luck, It ended up being a touchdown. I mean, they did call fourth, so this onside kick doesn't really matter. Here we go. Let's see. Evil Joker on a 4th and 25. Remember, they can't have an offensive line. So whatever happens, happens. And it looks like it's going to be intercepted by Pepper. So the 4th and 25 will be denied at the moment. Well, I would not even say at the moment. It just is denied. So it looks like Seattle just going to run away with this game. They really aren't in any rush to score at the moment. So, and for good reason. So I don't think they're going to play this one super fast unless they feel like it. And they're just going to go deep anyways. Re-kid. Very beautiful throw by Murmur, though. Looks like they don't really care about the clock. They just want touchdowns. So that's what they're going to try to get. And they will with Jamerl. And he's just going to aura farm in front of the ref because why not? And this Seattle offense has certainly been merciless. Just not giving Atlanta anything easy. I mean, this has just been an absolute bloodbath for Atlanta. And unfortunately, they're the receiving end of it. But let's see what will happen here. And here we go. Evil Joker just this could be one last gasp, but to be able to do something. And 007 going to get it on the midfold. But here's the thing, though. If Seattle gets an interception, this might end up being a mercy rule. But let's see. Uh-oh, looking for Caicedo down the field. Not going to get it despite being the original one to get the interception. Let me look at chat, see if they're saying anything. No, not really. Nothing really new from what I've seen. But Evil Joker. Caicedo finding a way to get it. I mean, so far this has just been a very good performance from this Atlanta offense the second half. But okay, and that's going to be another pop from Caicedo. And right now they're just targeting Caicedo a lot here, and it's actually working. Here we go, Caicedo. I mean, again, getting double covered pretty heavily here, so it is very surprising that he's getting so many catches. Nova originally getting interception, but he did dive out of bounds, so it is going to be incomplete. And with 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter, I still don't know how touchdowns like this are even made. Like, what on earth is this? I have no idea what 007 and Caicedo are on. But like, if only they played like this in the first half, I feel like this definitely could have been a different game. But that's just how it is sometimes. Evil Joker going for a 2-point conversion. Going to be Caicedo again. And with the final 30 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter, I mean, it's going to be a 4th and 25, and it's going to be a touchback probably. So, and here we go on a 4th and 25. Looking for the right side of Caicedo, not going to get it. So it will be a turnover on downs, and just like that, Seattle is just going to run away with this game. 51 to 77 at the moment, unless they want to score here. But again, Seattle is in no obligation to. Absolutely zero urgency. They are going to take a delay game though. I don't know why they're calling a play clock. I mean, it's final 18 seconds. Like what do you think's going to happen? Here we go, Miles. Just gonna throw it to himself for whatever reason. I think it's a backwards pass, so it will still be quarterback's ball. But let's see what will happen here, and it's just gonna be intercepted by 007 to end the game. And yep, Seattle is going to end up winning. Wow. Dang, Caicedo with 4 touchdowns. Either way, though, it was not. Yeah, I definitely expected it to be a bit closer, but I was kind of expecting a mercy, but Falcons were just dancing around it. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely closer than I thought it would be. I thought it would be kind of a mercy at around halftime, and it wouldn't really be that close. But I mean, Evil Joker. I mean, finding a way to impress me though. So I'm not going to. I'm not going to say he didn't play well. Actually, who is Evil Joker? Is he like another player? Or is he new? Huh. Well, either way though, I mean, it was a very enjoyable game nonetheless. So thank you guys for watching though. It's been fun, but I will see you guys next time. Woohoo!